Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Weak English. My dear friends, everybody else knows it very well. Actually, how can you learn English? How can you speak English? Everybody knows it very well, but they don't know. But you don't know actually how can you start this language. So today I must discuss about a particular subject. Actually that is how can you think in English. This topic is a very important topic for you and for those who are interested for learning this language. My dear friends, I have already discussed A to Z. Actually what is their qualities. If you did not see that video, if you did not watch that video, after you just go and one by one you watch that video. Because without knowledge, if you want to take any step for you, actually you may not be do that. So it is better if you want to grow in English language, you have to gain some knowledge in English language. If you think that you just directly think in mind, you just directly do some extraordinary things for you, actually that is not possible for you because you are a beginner. You just want, actually how can you start this thing? So it is better you just think actually what you can do best for it. So that's why I am telling to you, if you did not watch that video, you just go and watch. I have already elaborately one by one actually what is the characteristic of these alphabets from A to Z. My dear friends, today I must discuss about how can you think in English. That may be helped you to grow in your life. That may be helped you to improve your English language. So let's start without any delay. My dear friends, everybody is very passionate for learning this language, but they have no idea actually what they can do for this thing. So today I must discuss actually how can you do this thing for you, how can you learn this thing, how can you think in mind. My dear friends, if you think that you are the lonely person, nobody else to help you for your learning language, actually you must do one thing. That is, you just go to a lonely place and in that place you just think in English. Whatever you have knowledge, whatever you have idea, you just utilize that in that place. So how can you start this thing? Absolutely, what you have knowledge, what you have any word, any vocabulary, absolutely you just make sentence with that word. You just make complement sentence with that word. If you do this thing regularly, absolutely it will be easy for you to make any sentence. I think you must do this thing for you because you are very passionate for learning this language. That's why you have to do this thing and you have to compulsory do this thing. Friends, you just go in that lonely place and in that time you just create a story for you. Actually what you do best for you, actually you just choose that. How can you speak easily and what you choose, you just try to speak. You think that you maybe do some mistake, so don't worry. What do you mistake in that speech? What do you mistake in that story? Don't think over that. You just try to regulate that. When it will be practice, when you get perfect for that thing, absolutely. What is the difficult words that will be coming to your mind automatically. You should not do any effort for this thing. So your duty is that you have to do this thing in the initial stage, in the beginning stage. Though you are a beginner, don't think how can you get success in your life? How can you get achievement in English language? I know you are very passionate, you are very enthusiastic person for doing this thing, but you don't know how can you start this thing. My dear friends, you just go in that lonely place and start your journey. If you can do this thing, afterwards you can get proficiency in English, and you have to do this for the long time. If you think that you just achieve this thing within 30 days, within 40 days, actually that may be success, that may be happen, but you just try to. If you are not if you are not proficiency, until you get proficiency in that language, after you just continue that. So that's all for you, because you have to do this effort for you, because you are the only person. You can do whatever you want. It's depend on you. Nobody can advise to you. You just do this and you just do that. So, my dear friends, this is the tips for you. I recommend to anybody else, you just practice in this way what I said. If you think that you can do so many mistakes in between that speech, actually it must happen. Though you are beginner, it must happen. So don't analyze what did you mistake in between your practice, session. You just do this thing continuously and regularly. Because where is practice, there is perfect. You have to make to yourself in one day as perfect, and that perfect thing must help you in one day. So that's why I am telling how much you can practice more for this language. After you must get perfect in one day. So my dear friends, I must tell to something else. If you came first time in a channel, you just subscribe channel to get any information like this. So that's all. So my dear friends, this is the tips for you. I think you can understand it very well. So I must give some extraordinary things in the next video. Till then, bye.